Hello, welcome to Back to School Night here at Glasgow Middle School. For YouTube translations, there is a closed caption translation available through YouTube in multiple languages. If you guys follow those steps below. Again, welcome to U.S. History. My name is Mr. Rios, and I will be your child's history teacher this year. A little bit about me. My name is Christian Rios. I'll be teaching History 7. I am a recent graduate of Marymount University. This will be my very first year teaching here at Glasgow, as well as being a teacher at all. A little more about me. I am a huge sports fan as well as a Marvel fan, so anything Marvel related. I'm watching the series, the movies, all of it. This summer, I became a new uncle, which was exciting, which is still exciting. This is my nephew here, Kyrie. He is 1 month old. And this summer, I also got a dog, and his name is Luca. So this summer, I just spent watching movies and training Luca, who is a handful. Learning history. There are four key things that we want to cover. I believe that students learn best when they are engaged, prepared, committed, and making connections. This year, to be successful at Glasgow, we are looking for students to attend class, ask questions, and participate in class, complete assignments on Schoology, as well as attend after school when needed. Curriculum for this year. Students will be learning about Reconstruction, westward expansion, industrialization, and immigration, as well as World War I and World War II, the 1920s, the Great Depression, the Cold War, Civil Rights Movement, as well as globalization. So basically anything after the Civil War to now. Our grading and assessments, we are going to give students formative and summative assessments. Formative assessments are basically checking a student's understanding throughout the learning process. Summative assessments will be assessments that come at the end of a unit, so testing them to see what they have learned. Other feedback. In students' report cards this year, we are going to be putting feedback based on their organization, how they're behaving, what things they're doing really well, and maybe what things they could improve on. The skills that we are teaching this year are how to read a primary source, analyzing political cartoons and other documents, disciplinary writing, collaboration of different sources, using evidence to explain an argument, collaboration, chronological order of documents based on evidence, and document-based questions. So our DBQs are going to be huge in our assessments this year. Grading. So this year's grading scale goes from 0 to 8. We will be assessing students A, knowing and understanding, B, investigating skills, C, communicating skills, and D, critical thinking skills. This year, we do not plan to give out any homework, but we do ask students to finish the work that they do not complete in class as homework, which they should have enough time in class to finish all their classwork. Some of our retake policies. We offer students who scored 7 or below a retake. We strongly encourage those that scored a 3 and below on their assessments to take a retake through one-on-one meetings with the student, emails home to the parents, just encouraging them to take the retake. We also ask that the retake occurs 2 weeks of the assessment, from taking the assessment, and as well as participating in relearning. So coming to after school, to my after school hours to relearn all this information. If they are retaking a test, students can earn the highest mark possible. So if a student really wants to shoot up for that 8, who scored a 7, they can come in and get help, and we can help them get to that 8. And the retakes will be held after school. Teacher support. Most of my information is going to be available on Schoology. My syllabus is going to be there, as well as my contact information, as well as students' assignments for the year and for the units that come. I will be staying after school on Wednesdays, 2:25 to 3:25. My email is right there, cdriosbustos@fcps.edu. And supporting your child. The best way you guys can support your your children's learning is asking them questions like, what did you learn at school today? What activities did you do? Basically, what are you guys up to in class? And all this will kind of help keep your students more engaged, and just showing them that you're really invested in their learning, and vice versa. Supplies, we ask that students come to class with something to write with, whether it's a pencil or pen, and we do ask that they come with charged computers. If they could, charge them overnight and be ready for the next day. I know in school, throughout the day, the computers may lose their charge, but we do have power strips in the classroom, as well as multiple outlets where they will be able to charge their computers. But to avoid the hassle, if they could come to school with charged computers. And with that being said, we are looking forward to a great year here at Glasgow. Again, this is my very first year of teaching, so I'm very excited. I'm feeling confident, especially with all the support from my team, from the administration, that we're going to have an amazing year here at Glasgow.